Welcome back to another episode of Poppy's Garage. I've been like super busy. I haven't made a video in like probably, I don't know, 8 months. Trying to get the house sold here. Anyway, let's get to it. So for Christmas, my wife got me the little RC 4-wheel drive torch set, which is really cool. And then she also got me this little roll cart, which I thought was really cool. And I've done some work on the Blazer. I actually pulled the body lift off of it, and I put some hidden sliders on it to make it look a little bit more like a factory truck. I put a 1/4 inch lift kit in the back and about 1/8 of an inch in the front on the axles themselves. Let's see, what else did I do? Let's look inside here. I actually put spark plug wires. I don't know if you can see them or not. Let's see if I can lift it up some. I put spark plug wires and headers on it. And I run an exhaust pipe all the way out the back. Firing order is correct for a Chevrolet. And then in the back here, I still don't have a very good camera. There's my exhaust pipe, and it runs all the way up to the headers. I got the headers from RC 4-wheel drive. And let's set this back down here. Alright, let's move this back here. I also put the chrome bumpers on it. I got these bumpers, and I put a winch on it, and you know, it was pretty much a front porch on it. It just didn't, I don't know, they just didn't look right. I pretty much wasted my money on that. And I got this bumper for the rear, and lo and behold, if I didn't put the chrome bumpers back on it. Okay, now let's get on to my Comp 2 truck. This one's completely custom. This is the J-Concepts creep body. I cut the back of it off, and I made a bumper right here, just wider than the frame rails. And then I made a bumper in the front, also just wider than the frame rails. Let's pull the top off this. And then what I did, this used to be my SCX 10.2 Blazer, and I pretty much destroyed the body on that. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to make a Class 2 truck out of it. I actually made a servo mount for the AR44 axles, the one piece, which is, well, it's custom deal. I made a custom link and a 3/16 straight axle rod. I used a Traxxas Revo link for the front and bent it, and then I used the Traxxas links for the bottom, and my bottom links for the SCX 10.2 I put on the top and bent them like that to give me quite a bit of caster in the front. You see what the turning radius is now. She turns pretty sharp. I got the Mamba X Mini, and this is the crawler edition. I got a PST 200 winch, made a custom mount for it, and run it down through the bumper there. I got a revolver. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I got a 1400 revolver 540S motor. My buddy Dave was awesome, and he hooked me up with this front drive shaft, which is Hot Racing, I believe, and definitely a little better. I am right at the maximum caster I can put on it without putting the driveline in a bind. I put a BEC from Castle 10 amp and I've got my winch controller. I made custom mounts for the battery at Lexan, and then a custom mount for the ESC and the receiver on the other side. I also got Incision 90mm shocks. I shifted everything. This is a CBE, crude but effective frame. They make some pretty good stuff. Definitely check them out. That's CBE. And I shifted my shock mount forward in the back. I also took aluminum tubing from Hobby Lobby, and I sleeved my rear links and bent them up so that way I get a little bit more ground clearance. It sits pretty low. I think it's like 2 1/4, but it's pretty stable. This thing it does pretty good about crawling for sure. I put Proline Hyrax tires on this truck. They're G8 compound. I was going to get Predator, but I just can't see very much difference. I used my Raceline wheels that come on my Blue Blazer originally. And I used 6mm offset in the front. And I put 3mm offset in the back. Makes it a little bit narrower in the back. But when you're going through a gate, I think that's probably going to be very, very helpful. I used the 35 kg servo from Animas. It's a waterproof servo, and it's actually waterproof. I think it was like 45 bucks. I just couldn't afford, a $100 servo at the time. I used, I don't know if you could see those or not. I used brass nuts from a mini split, so I do HVAC, and I had some extra nuts there. I used those to give it a little bit of weight in the back. And then I did the same thing in the front. You probably can't see those because of where they're at. I put the Samex knuckles on it. And then I used lead mag wheel weights on the inside of the wheel. I'm 3 pounds 8 ounces in the front and 2 pounds 4 ounces in the back, which definitely keeps my front end down whenever I'm crawling. I did pretty good at my last comp, considering these are all new to me. I think I got 4th place out of 13 trucks, and then I think I got 8th place out of 25 or 26 trucks. Considering that was like maybe my 6th competition and my 2nd one with this truck. The first one with the wheels the way that they are, and I used Crawler Innovation foams, and I got the 4.75, which was totally wrong. I should have got the 4.25, and because of the weight of my truck. But I got the soft foams in the front. I put the 4.25 out of the Blue Blazer on the front with the soft foams, and then I put the 4.75 foams in the back with soft compound, which when you're climbing up stuff, I did have a couple problems with it actually flipping over, and I put those on there, and I think I eliminated that. That's pretty much all that I've done on my trucks, except for, I count the TRX4 here. On the TRX4, my video's going to be long because I've done a lot of stuff since I've talked to you guys. I actually custom made this bumper. I brazed it, had a brazing rod from Menards, and I put skid plate on the bottom of it. I brung those bumpers up a lot higher than what they were. And then I made steel sliders for the side. And I made a rear bumper, which sits really high. This is my Comp 1 truck. I think it's a little bit too wide. I'm going to have to get some different wheels to be able to get through those 11-inch and there's me. So, it was good to have you guys hang out with me. Just going to try to get a few more things done. Getting ready to take a trip across the country, and I'm taking 2 trucks with me. You all have a good day, and God bless you.